but the Astros are so good soup to nuts. It's not just the Yordan Alvarez show. There were a lot of other winning details in Game 2.
It's the small things that the Astros do, and I think, Steve, all winning ball clubs do to win games, to put themselves in the position to where when it comes later to the game, they're right around the area to where that big hits gets them the win. And there were the small things that I noticed. If you go back to the third inning, you have 2 outs. J-Rod, runner on second base, J-Rod hits the ball up the middle. Altuve makes an amazing play. If he doesn't make that play, if J-Rod is safe, you have a runner on first and third with Ty France coming up. You don't know what can happen in that inning. Next inning, you start off the inning with Ty France, hits the same ball up the middle. Altuve is able to make that play. To stop the big inning, you have to make big plays. And now you have this situation pop up. If you're watching the game, Valdez is scuffling a little bit. You have Kyle Raleigh, who's on the right side, which is what ideally you want him on. Dusty Baker, this is when he becomes the X factor. He has a feel of the game. Yes, he understands Neris. They don't have a lefty in their bullpen, Steve. So Neris is that guy who's been really successful against left-hand bats. But Kyle Raleigh, on the other hand, has been really good against left-handed pitchers. So Dusty has to make the tough decision. Do I go with my guy who gets righties out, or lefties out, or do I go with Raleigh, who hits righties really well? It's a really tough decision, and sometimes if you go to the numbers, you're not able to make the gutsy call. But he makes the gutsy call going with Neris, and he uses that amazing splitty 4 pitches in a row to get the big out. But that's a decision that's really tough for a lot of managers to make in a big situation. And lastly, with Pena, he's been amazing this entire series, getting those big 2-out knocks to be able to keep the line moving. Pena has been so good, being able to replace Correa, being able to replace Brantley in the 2-hole, and to get Alvarez to the plate for the big homer. Pena is just as much responsible for that homer than Alvarez is, because he's the one to extend the inning, to keep the game going. If he gets out right there, Alvarez is not able to come up with the big hit. And those are the little things that the Astros are able to do day in and day out to continue to put themselves in a position to win a game.